Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to another wonderful week of English 235. I want to do this every week, just peek in at the calendar, show you where stuff is on the modules, and make sure you have all the resources you need to be successful in the week's assignment. So we've got a couple things to show you today. I'll try and keep it short. I know you've all got a bunch on your plate as you're trying to juggle classes and work and family and so many other things. So let's take a quick look. Today is the 5th. So we are going to be doing some reading from our very excellent Markle text, the chapter on summarizing, where he's showing the differences between summarizing and paraphrasing, how to effectively incorporate summary into more work-related sort of documents than maybe you've had in past English 101 or other composition kind of classes. And then you're going to be working on your definitions assignments all of this week. That's going to be due Sunday at midnight. So let's go ahead and take a look at that definitions assignment real quick. This is one of our major assignments for the class, so it is worth a significant amount of points. 100 points, lots of points, right guys? So worth spending some time on. What you'll see in many of these assignments is a link to another website. One of my colleagues, Professor Bob Peterson, and I designed this website as a repository of more information than Canvas holds, because sometimes Canvas has some weird wonky stuff with technology. So this website gave us a chance to kind of play around with things and do some more creative stuff and hopefully link you to more helpful kind of resources. So take a look here in the writing definitions tab. This is gonna break it down for you. You're gonna see that this is a very similar kind of thing I'm asking you to do to the PowerPoint you watched last week. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that PowerPoint recorded lecture on definitions, highly recommend you do that this week because that was practice for this assignment. Kind of getting the cobwebs brushed off and all of those brain juices flowing. So we are going to start with an assignment here that's two parts. So first you're going to be writing sentence definitions, which you got some practice with in that PowerPoint last week. You're going to be giving me a sentence from your own brain, not from a dictionary. That does a couple things. First, it has the term or name being defined, so tumbleweed. The category or class the term belongs to. So a tumbleweed is a type of vegetation that's native to arid regions, something like that. That's a category or a class, right? And then the features or characteristics that differentiate that term from all others in the class. So a tumbleweed, what makes it unique? Well, it's one of the few plants that detaches from its root base and rolls around to spread its seeds, using the wind to propel it across countrysides and into giant piles that block traffic and cool stuff like that. So you're going to give some of those defining features here as a part of your sentence. So all this should be coming from your brain whenever possible. If you are using an outside source, you will need to cite it in APA format. But use your own brain to figure out how you want to define those. Once we've got our sentence definitions down, I've got some examples here to help spur brain use and stuff like that. So this one's about fiber optics. This one's about a slur, which is a notation in music. So lots of good stuff there. If you click through to the second page, you will find that there's a definition paragraph. This is worth 50 points, so spend some time on it. And definition paragraphs can include many of these bullet pointed items. I've got an example for developing it here. If you follow this outline, your paragraph will come together pretty well. So start with the sentence definition, state how the term is classified, provide a specific example, compare the term to something people might confuse it with, contrast the term with something in the same category, and then give some process analysis and description. I also have a sample paragraph for you here, 2 of them, in fact, you're welcome. There are also some more detailed discussion of this in the recorded lecture from last week. So check that out if you need some more help and support here. And then, reward for those of you who are watching this video, extra credit. Booyah, right? Because I can't tell how many of you are actually watching the weekly intro videos. It doesn't look like very many. So for those of you wonderful, intrepid folks who are using these videos to kind of orient yourself for the week, you rock. Good job, guys. You're amazing. Here's a chance to get some extra credit. So try and figure out who these people are. Put it at the bottom of your assignment when you submit your definitions thing here in Canvas, and I'll get you some extra credit points for being awesome. So check that out. Once again, I've referenced a couple times the video from last week that's in our writing definitions folder in Canvas. You can watch that recorded lecture as a PowerPoint. You got to download it and click play. Or if you're having a hard time downloading, if your Wi-Fi is tricky and YouTube's easier, you can watch it here as a YouTube link. I have some samples for you. If you are using outside sources, I've got an APA citation generator that you'll find really helpful. And then if you're wondering why on earth would we want to write definitions, here's a little bit why they're important, why we want to spend some time working on something like this, why it might be beneficial in the future. So check out that stuff. Lots of great resources for you here. This week you're going to be doing that reading from Markle today, and then you're going to be writing on your definitions assignment for the rest of the week. It's due Sunday. If you have any questions, I'm here to help. I will be working on grading things this week. I'm hoping to have the grade book up to date for you by Wednesday. So if you've got any questions on how you did on your introductory letter or any of that stuff, I should have that done by the end of the day, Wednesday. And my end of the day ends a little later because most of my grading gets done after the kids go to bed. So I will be grading probably from 7 p.m. until midnight-ish. So hopefully you'll have things up by Wednesday. If you have any questions, though, reach out. I'm here to help, guys. I know this is a challenging time to be trying to be successful in academia and work and life and everything. The grit you guys are showing is just amazing. It makes me proud to be a teacher and proud to be working with you. Keep it up. You guys are fabulous. And reach out with any questions. Have a great day.